sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. It's the first game in the month of June between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he may not be the pitcher he was early in his career when he threw in the mid-90s, but he can still get people out. He'll sink the fastball now. He'll throw a curveball and a changeup. He may not be the power guy that he once was, but, Matt, I'll tell you what he does. He has a big heart, and he finds a way to get through games. He's still a guy that can eat up a ton of innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
First pitch, 640.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for two.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. When you see swings like this, you can see why.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. This is on the ground over the first. Scooped up. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Into the box, James Mccann, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. Grounded to first, reined in, and a step on first for the out, three unassisted. Now at the plate is Jonathan Villar. He's set, and the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Alonso at third with two away. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one, and now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. Jacob Degrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if my life was on the line, Jacob Degrom would be pitching that game for me. Approaches triple digits regularly. Incorporated that four-seam fastball a couple of seasons ago. He can sink it, has a great slider, curveball, and changeup combination. I don't think there's a pitcher in the sport right now that has the tools and the weapons and knows how to use them like Degrom does.
Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second. The catcher.
And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with what Ketel Marte is doing. He comes in hitting over 320, and to carry that kind of average, that's awfully impressive. People start to take notice. I'm noticing right now, so let's see if he's able to show us some of that hot hitting in this one.
Into the box now, Carson Kelly. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Eduardo Escobar standing in. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he hits it hard to the right side. Scooped up. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. New inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Dominic Smith. On the ground up the middle. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
And here's Jose Peraza. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's the 1-out single.
Batting seven. The center fielder, number 11, Pilar.
So now to the plate, Kevin Pilar, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Hero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's the first pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
High and deep down the left field line.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. Popped up. Walker into foul territory, and no one will get this one. Pause. And the 0-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
To the plate now, Jacob Degrom, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
The 0-1 offering. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line and right. Rojas will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Ahmed.
The shortstop, Nick.
First pitch coming, here it is. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line it, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping in now, David Peralta, lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
At the plate, Josh Rojas. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ahmed on third. Peralta is at second with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Christian Walker. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Tim Lacastro. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 on its way. In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Alonso. Now here's the pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First delivery to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more offense.
Well, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Barehanded on the hop. Now to the plate, here is James Mccann. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, but this will land untouched. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it, and there's out number 2. And now, Jonathan Villar, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Alonso at second with 2 down. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit to short. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning is over. Mets strand 1. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Bottom of the third now, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next.
No pitcher, Madison.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the leadoff man is gone to start the Arizona third. Next, it'll be Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Lifted down the line in left. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired. 2 down now. And now in the box, Carson Kelly grounded out in his last at bat. First pitch on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Rojas at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter, the second baseman,
In now, Jose Peraza. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Kevin Pilar. And it's fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Tomas Nido, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Next up, Jacob Degrom. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. No balls and 1 strike. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Eduardo Escobar. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And there's 1 away. One out, bases empty, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. When you walk into the plate, you know your average is dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
At the plate now, David Peralta. Down the right field line, that's a fair ball. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box, Josh Rojas. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding in is Pete Alonso. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And now he'll foul this one off as well. The fall behind here, no balls and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. No one on with 1 down, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Now the first pitch. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
At the plate, James Mccann. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peralta's under it, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovullo about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tim Lacastro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Lacastro stands at second with no outs. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Carson Kelly hit the other way out toward right field. Nido will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Arizona through 5, all even at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Jonathan Pilar.
First offering. Bouncer up the middle. There is Ahmed. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Next, here is Dominic Smith. Blasted a solo homer last time up.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
To first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So next to hit is Jose Peralta. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, Nero. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Mets leave 1. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Eduardo Escobar. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Eduardo Escobar.
The pitch. Fouled off. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Again, another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup, that was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead to count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Nido is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting. Left fielder.
So 2 away for the D-backs here in the 6th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. First pitch of the AB now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he fouls this one off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys
looking at a fastball to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. So now into the box is Tomas Nido. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Number 72 steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Hard hit toward the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Count remains at 0-2. And it's fouled away. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Ready with another 0-2. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and to make sure pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Joe Mantiply comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate, James Mccann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lying toward the gap in left center, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Weakly hit towards first. He's right there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Next to dig in, Jose Peralta. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases as well.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now that's popped up. Walker is under it. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Peralta there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Mets 7 and the Diamondbacks 2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Gesellman will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brandon Drury is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder Josh Rojas from the stretch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Shoots this one over to first. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Now batting, first baseman, Walker.
At the plate now, Christian Walker, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
batting, third baseman, Tim.
To the plate now, Tim Lacastro. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He'll get it into second, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Jacob Barnes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Jacob Barnes.
Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Drury looks up. Gone! Two-run home run here for Josh Reddick. His first home run of the season, as it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
The center fielder, number 4, Cattell.
Stepping in now, Cattell Marte. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in next, Carson Kelly flew out last time up. First offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Popped him up. Mccann will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup.
A drive that's got a chance. And that ball is gone to tie it. These guys don't want to go away. This game is all knotted up. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season, as that'll pull him into a tie at 7-7.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Aaron Loop takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Aaron Loop. The batter, number 13.
Into the box now, Ahmed. Fly ball out toward left center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 7-7. Taylor Clark has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Drury will bat next. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
0-1, here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are two away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Now the 1-2. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 7-7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, David Peralta. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. In the air now out to right field. Drury's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Up next for Arizona, Josh Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. 7 runs, 11 hits, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Drury is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So the next to bat will be Christian Walker. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Ground ball left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Third baseman number 16. Lacastro.
Standing in now, Tim Lacastro, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 2. Here it is. Fouled away.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
swing and a little tapper. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. They've taken a 2-run lead. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year as they jump ahead by 3. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Jerry Spromilia enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
The center fielder, number 4.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte, as he hits one on a line to left field. Smith gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. D-backs out in front, 10-7. Seth Frankoff comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So stepping in is James Mccann. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Ready with the 0-2.
got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Jonathan Villar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Peter caught too much of the zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Diamondbacks capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Taylor Clark gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Seth Frankoff wraps it up for the save, his 1st of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors, they left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.